Okay, guys, I just feel we should look at a few more calculus questions. If we get time, we'll look at finance and probability, but I need us to sort out calculus. Then we know that our paper one is done, and instantly, even in the middle of exams, we will be busy with some paper twos as well. Okay, look, I've got a 13 marks question here, and learners always have a challenge with the first one. You see where they say show A, B, C. Can you try that for me? If you can try, let me give you 3 minutes or 4. Everybody please try, read the question. Let's see, let's make it 5. Can we get that thing? I need us to sort it out. A, B, C, D. How are you?
Good evening.
I'm okay.
What time are you coming out today?
7:30.
The last question. Yeah. Yeah.
Just the first question. I want us to get that A, B, C. Are we winning? Give me a thumbs up. Just the first one. Were you able to get A as 1, B as -3, and C as -9? Let's see. I want to help as many people as possible. Okay, now, lady, one day you good there. Oratile, you got it. Okay. Please let me see. Is there anyone who did not get it? Okay, Ibrahim, you didn't. Fatima, Sisanda, Akona. Okay, all right. Tando. All right, let me run through it because that is very important. As you can see, quite a number of people did not get that. Now, the graph of f of x is equal to that is given. I want us to see what's going on. And we have E and G given as well. This one is actually a lot more straightforward. Why do I say it's a lot more straightforward? I have my x-intercept. Now, this is what I would do. Let's see something here. Oh, and we know, by the way, we know our y-intercept. Look at this point. That's our D, y-intercept. X is 0. That's a point that is hiding somewhere. Once you see that point, you are good. Now, guys, the first thing that comes to mind, equation of a cubic function is written like this. There we go. If I can get to this point, then I'm done. What is my y value? Any point on the graph that I know, my y value is what? -5. I do not know my a. But what is my x value when my y value is -5? 0. Minus. Now we go to our x1, x2, and x3, which are the what? Intercepts. The first one is what? -1, which automatically becomes a +1. I hope it makes sense. It's minus, minus. Now, I want you to see the graph is turning at that point. It means that value must be repeated. Please, that's the key there. It's turning at that point. That value must be repeated. Now I have my last one, 0, and my x3 is 5. Let's put a note here. My x1 is -1, my x2 is -1, and my x3 is 5. These two are because the graph is turning. Those two are because the graph is turning. Are we good, everybody? Once you get there, then I think we are okay, because we just need to expand now. What do we have? -5. Let's expand. -5 equals to a. 1 minus 5 will give us what? Automatically, I see my a. First answer is done. Now, all I need to do is to take it back and expand the equation afresh. Y equals to, my a is 1, x plus 1, x plus 1, x minus, I'm just replacing there again because I want my equation to come out as y and x. So what do I have? Expand these two first. X squared plus 2x plus 1 into bracket x minus 5. Now what do I have? X times x there, x cubed. Okay, you're using, okay, it's fine. X cubed, 2x times x, 2x squared, 1 times x. Now we multiply with what? The -5. X squared times -5. -5. Something is wrong. This one's going to be a plus. Yeah. -5. Guys, we're just foiling. Anyway. We're multiplying with the 5 now. Will be what? Minus 7x. No, 10x. And -5. Okay. What do I have? Y equals to what? X cubed. 2 minus 5 is minus 3x squared. 1 minus 10 is minus 9x. And so you would see now, my A is 1, my B is -3, and my C is -9. Please let me know, especially those of us that give me a thumbs down, are you okay? Is it clear? Everybody, no more questions? Okay. Can you now try 9.2 for me? Calculate the value of x for which f has a local minimum. Local, please, the word local is very important. If they did not put the word local there, we cannot find the minimum. The minimum is infinity.
Yeah.
Because if the local is not the look, this is my local minimum where the graph is turning. But are you aware that this part is still higher than this part? And this part can still continue. So my minimum is here. So if you need to write the word minimum, please make sure you put the word what? Local. So that's my local. And what's my local minimum? Turning point. Please get me the turning point. But this, for which values of x? Okay, we're looking for just the turning point. But why 4 marks? Derive, equate, factorize. Okay. Some simple 4 marks there.
Yeah.
Please, everybody, let's get that turning point. We're looking for the turning point. Are we? What's our thing? Equation x cubed. 1 second. F of x is what? Minus 3x squared.
Minus 9x minus 5.
Okay, we're looking for, how are you? I'm okay. Local what? Local minimum. And local, just to remember we are revising so we can go above. This is basically telling us what? Turning point. You must remember how to get your turning point. The first derivative is equal to, and that's all for 4 marks. Let's derive that and get 4 marks. Very, very swiftly, everybody. Awanda says x equals to 3. Is that confirmed? Who else? Okay, guys, who is struggling with this? Because right now I want to look for somebody who's struggling with this. Is there anybody struggling with this? Okay, let's just derive again quickly. So what is my first derivative going to be? 3x squared minus? Minus 6. I don't know why I wrote the 9. Minus 9. Now, this must be equal. Please always write this statement. Always write this part. So 3x squared minus 6x minus 9. I'm sure we can divide by 3, right? And that gives us what? X plus 1 and x minus 3. So x equals to negative 1. And by the way, they gave us that negative 1. They gave us that negative 1. Are we all okay here? Now, use the graph. Now, please, when they say use the graph, you got to use the graph. May I ask everyone to just quickly have a little sketch of this graph? Just quickly sketch that graph. Doesn't have to be perfect, but your intercept must be, noted. Please quickly sketch that graph for me. I want to just coach you on how to answer that question.
operazione Wednesday.
Yep. Okay. Local min. Oh, we're done with local minimum, right? Did we sketch?
Yep.
Okay. Now, please look at the question. F prime prime of x. What does that mean? A second what? Please derive twice. Already I think we have the first one, right?
Yep.
So derive twice, everybody. What's our second derivative going to be? No, that's a straight line. That is a straight line. We're supposed to sketch those two graphs. That's how you're going to get an answer. Sketch those two graphs. To sketch this graph, what do I need? Already I know this. Okay, first, this is what? A straight line. And for this straight line, my y-intercept is -6 because we're talking about mx plus c. Question is, what is, I don't even need gradient, I have it. But I need to get my x what? Intercept. Okay? Yeah, we can just, actually it's my what? You know it's my minus b over 3a there, point of inflection. Okay, y should be equal to what? 0. So what do we have? 0 equals to 6x minus 6. X equals to what? 1. Now we want to sketch this graph where we have a 1 and a -6. A 1 and a -6. Look at my graph. The graph we have looks like that, right? -1, and we have what? 5. Now we want what?
-6 and...
Okay, by the way, this is -5. Yeah. Now we want our y-intercept to be what? -6. And our x-intercept is what? 1. Ooh. Okay, it's 5. So this is what my graph I want it to, but we're just going to read it whichever way though. But I want you to see the graph. Let me just redraw this thing. I want to make sure it intersects so that we can see clearly. Instead of making it too wide. So that is -5. Let's drop our -6 here and put our 1 there. Are we going to have something that will intersect? Okay, it's just going to look something like that. No, but to... All right, the idea is to see how to read the graph anyway. So we have that, and that is 1. What is the examiner asking us? F prime prime of x multiplied by what? F of x is greater than 0. We interpret the same way. F prime prime of x multiplied by what? F of x. Interpret from the right hand side. Positive. It means both of them must be, or both of them must be sweet. You go to your graph now. Negative, 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 0, positive, positive, no, sorry, still negative, right? We're talking about y values. They are underneath the x what? Intercept. So x-axis rather, we have positive there. Then let's go to the straight line. What do you notice? It's what do I need? I need both of them to be what? Negative. And I think we see, where's our negative? You see, when I see negative like that, I'm looking for my intercept because that's where they're going to change. But unfortunately, that one did not become a positive at that point. So we're looking at that. Oh, no. Yeah. That. And here. I don't know if you see that. Because the yellow is already positive there. Just at this point. So how do we write down this answer? Okay. X is less than 1, but X must not be equal to negative 1. Because we don't want a 0. So we need to remove that one there. And then this point is what? 5, right? And the second answer, X is greater than 5. Please talk to me. It's 2 marks that I need everyone to scoop. Are we okay with this? Is there anyone who's confused? No one. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's not going to be easy to use your equation because you'll be getting x to the power 4. Remember, your f is already x to the power cube. And then your f of x now has another x. By the time you multiply to get x to the power 4, you can do it, but it's going to be too much of algebra. Hence, the examiner even says, use the graph. So we try to run away from all of those. Finally, for which values of t will the graph p of x, which is f of x plus t, look at what p of x is. F of x plus t, it has been shifted up. We'll have 2 what? Distinct positive and 1 what? Negative root. Again, root are point of intersection. Look, that one, I just do that. But I want what? 2 positive, 1. Oh, which is, okay, look at how many points of intersection here? 1, which is a negative value. I have 2. 1 positive, 1 negative. Okay. What do I have? 2 positive. In case somebody's saying, what are they talking about positive? This is what we're talking about. That's a positive x value. A positive x value. And this is what? A negative. So that would continue until this point. Because once I go beyond this point, what do I have? 2 negative, 1. I don't want that. I want 2 positive. And they said distinct. That's why turning point would not work for me. That's not distinct. So my answer would be between negative 5 and the question is, do we know the value here? What is it? We don't know the y. But hold on. We got the x value as 3. So can we get the y value? Get the y value for me there. We get the y value. Negative 32. My answer is wrong.
Yeah.
My answer is very wrong. This is this is negative 32, right?
Yes.
So negative 32 is the smaller one. So the smaller one first, and then the bigger one. That. So you will get a mark for getting that negative 32. And then you get 2 marks here. Critical values and your signs. Are we okay, everybody? I need calculus to be well done.
So why do you go negative 5?
Because if I go above negative 5,
Oh yeah, it's not including the study, it's not including.
yeah, and it's not including there, because 0 is not a positive number. Let me know if we are okay, guys. Please let me know. I need us to really cook these prelims. So please, this is not a place to be shy. If you are lost, raise an alarm. Time is not on our side. Remember, once you start writing, I'll have to be chopping and changing. What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? What, and we have not started paper 2.
Yeah.
We have Euclidean, we have trigonometry, analytical. We need to remind ourselves of all of those things. Okay, let's see what. Beautiful. Can I give you a chance to just take this in, give it a trial? I'll give you 10 minutes. What will you get? I'm not going to say anything. You have 10 minutes, 8 marks. What will you get? 10 minutes, 8 marks. Don't be scared. Sketch if you need to sketch in your book to make it very easy. Oh no, we don't shift again because we have already shifted. That's plus T is already the shift. T is a shift already. The plus T tells us it's shifted, so T is already the shift. Any value there. Okay, let's finish this question. I'm going to go back there, all right? I'm going to go back to that thing. Okay, Akona. Sir, do you have notes that I can use to study? Akona, optimization is just simply finding the maximum and minimum. And optimization is simply talking about turning points being equal to 0. Yes, we do have notes, but I want us to cut those notes quickly. So when we say optimization, we're talking about maximum or minimum. That's just it. So try to answer this question. The first one is just area of triangle, blah, 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 blah. Let's try. Now we're going to get it right. Don't worry, child. I got you. All right, guys, did you struggle or did you win? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Did you win?
Did you get B? What? Did you get B? No. I also get stuck like B. But you see.
Guys, can I please advise you? When I look at this question, show that the area of EFGH is that. Fine. Calculate the maximum area of the rectangle. They've given me the formula. Do 10.2 first.
Yeah.
Did you do 10.2? You had 8 minutes there, got a 0. No ways. You see, we get stuck with 10.1 and then I'll run 10.2, get my 4 marks, then go back to struggle with 10.1. Reason being, look, I want you to be smart about it. Examiner says, show that the maximum area of the rectangle. Maximum, a corner, once I see maximum, it means what? First derivative equals to what? 0. Basically, we're talking about, and that is what optimization is. So maximum area, I don't have to wait to do 10.1, especially if I'm given. Look at 10.1. Show that the area is this. Now, look, for doing sake, I'm going to do exactly that. 10.2. I tell the examiner, thank you for giving me the formula for the area. So what is the area? 6x squared minus 3x to the power 4. Can I derive that? Yes. 12x minus what? 12x to the power 3. For it to be maximum, this first derivative must be equal to what? 0. So 12x minus 12x cubed equals to 0. What's common? 12x.
Oh, okay.
What do you have? 1 minus x squared. Am I right? So it's either 12x equals to 0, which implies x as 0, or 1 minus x squared equals to 0, x squared equals to 1, x is equal to 1, or x equals to negative 1. The negative 1 is not applicable. It's a measurement. Check, I didn't struggle at all. All these ones that you are cracking your head for B, I don't care. B is what not. No, I am sitting on 50%. Now, Elena is spending 15 minutes trying to get 10.1. Already, even if I don't do 10.1, I'm gone. Next question, please. Please, that's why I gave you time, because I wanted to see how you guys will respond. Are you going to struggle with 10.1, forgetting that there's a 10.2 that you can get without you doing 10.1? Please. So, 50% there, which you can get. Akona, I hope you understood the meaning of optimization. Optimization is simply looking for maximum. Okay, now let's go back to 10.1. We're not running away from a challenge. We're not going to back down. Okay, let's go read now. And guys, just a simple interpretation would help you here. It says EFGH is a rectangle, which is very clear. HE is produced x squared centimeter to n, all right, and also to p. NF is produced intersects PG, blah, 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 to form what? At M, to form an isosceles triangle MNP, all right? MN is equal to MP. D lies on NP. All those stories you read. Okay. We have NP as 4 and MD as 3. Show that the area. So I'm looking, first thing I'm going to ask, what is the area of a rectangle? Length times breadth. Okay. So that's the first thing I'm thinking about. Area will be what? FE multiplied by what? EH. All right. Okay. I think we can get EH. That one shouldn't be difficult. What is EH? 4 minus 2x squared. I hope that makes sense. Let's quickly explain how we got that. This whole length is 4. That is x squared. That is x squared. I have 4 minus 2. Guys, we're not solving. It's just like that. So the question is to get what? FE, which must be in terms of B. Sweet. Guys, they said this is an isosceles triangle. Knowledge of triangles could really help us here. Okay, let's see something here. If this is 4, it's not an assumption, it's an isosceles. That is halfway. So already, yes, talk to me. Yes.
Area you calculated by n is equal to FE times image. FE times image.
Area of the rectangle. We're looking for the area of the, show that the area of EFGH, that rectangle, which is length times breadth, FE multiplied by that. Okay, so that's my first approach. So the issue now is we need to find what? B. So this is 2. Right? That is 2. Okay. So I want to get B. I'm just waiting for my highlighter to drop off. And let's see how we can get that. Don't forget as well, I see a right angle triangle here. Okay. By the way, they told us MD is what? 3.
Yeah.
The whole of MD is 3. So if I look at this triangle, let's check something. I have 3 there. I have 2 there. We're on the same page, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you aware? Look at this triangle. Wait, what am I seeing? I'm trying to do something here. This is from here to here is 2. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for B, right?
Yeah.
MD is 3. So this is 3 minus B. Well, this is B. Okay, let's leave that. I'm trying to, we need to find B in terms of what? X. That's the whole idea. If I can get B in terms of X, I'll be done. Okay? I'm looking at 2 things, but still will not really play around. I'm trying to look at the theorem of Pythagoras. You did it? It didn't help? Okay, fine. Let's walk through. Okay, let's see. If we are going to use the theorem of Pythagoras, first, know what I was thinking is to get this length. Because that is 2, okay.
It's 2 minus x.
Yeah, 2 minus x squared, and that is 3 minus b. That will not really make any sense. But hold on. Hold on. Ta-na-na-na-na-na. What am I missing? Let me read again. HE intersect that, x squared. So that gives us 2 there, okay. It forms an isosceles triangle. The isosceles triangle such that MN is equal, so that means this angle here is equal to that angle. Oh, wait. No, wait. No. It's 2 minus x squared. I'm thinking. No.
We can use those.
No. Wait. From here, I wrote this 2 wrong. From here to here is 2, right? It's 4. So this halfway is 2.
Yeah.
Are we good? If that halfway is 2, check something. What I'm thinking right now may be longer, and I'm going to think of a shorter way. But look, I can find that angle. I can find that angle. Why? If I find that angle, then I'll be able to get angle P. Then I will consider a small right angle what? I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. I have a 3. Let's go back. Oh, beautiful. And I'm hoping there's a shorter way. But that's what I'm thinking right now. That's a 3. That is a 2. And that is a right angle what? Triangle. So I can get, I don't even need to get this angle. I can get this angle straight. Now, if I were to find this angle, check. Check. Oh, I'm thinking. I'm cooking here. What is this? Opposite, adjacent. Everybody check something. Tan P. Oh, I'm cooking. Tan P is what? Opposite, which is 3 over 2. But the same tan P, look at the small triangle. Ooh, cooking. We are cooking. That is B.
Oh.
What is tan P?
It's
B over X squared.
smart.
I don't know if that makes sense. The same tan P is opposite. Check. So 3 over 2 equals to B over what? X squared. Let's find the value of B. If we cross multiply, 2B is what? 3x squared. What is B? 3 over 2. Now, what is our area? Our area is FE, which is B. What do you have? 3 over 2x squared multiplied by EH. 4 minus 2x squared. What is 3 over 2 times 4? 2 to there, that is 6. The 2 cancels there and gives us what? 3. X to the power what? 4. Oh, beautiful. I don't even know where I got this question from now. I don't remember. But yeah, that took me a while. But this is what I'm saying. I could have gone to 10.2, got it. After thinking about 2-3 minutes, I was going to leave it. Because it's going to chow time that I could use in getting a lot of other things. But I wouldn't have gotten a 0. I would have gotten a 50%. Then come back when I have some time to say what's a guan. Because I'm not going to let it go. So guys, when you spend 2-3 minutes on a question and you're not winning, you don't have the whole day. Move on, leave it, come back to it. But did my thinking pattern make sense? And I can promise you that I never started thinking until I drew that triangle out. I started seeing things clearly. Sometimes just writing out, split, analyzing. Let me know if we are on the same page, everybody. Susanna says, sir, is it 2x because of the 2 sides? Where is the 2x you're talking about? 2x squared.
Yes, sir. I'm talking about the 2x squared.
Okay, Sisanda, remember, this whole length is 4.
Yes, sir.
There's x squared and there's x squared. So x squared plus x squared gives us 2x squared.
Okay.
And then we subtract that from 4. Beautiful. I love it. All right. I love it. I love it. Okay. But you learn what I just did right now, guys. Get this. Don't get 0. Let's try this one. Because you guys requested calculus and application, so I want us to. Let's try to think together. A wire 12 meters long is cut into 2 pieces. First error. It's not half 6 and 6. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I come to this, sorry. As I sat down there was something we did here that we needed to correct. On this, let me quickly create a fresh page. I just need to correct something here. So, we were okay, but just I missed one step. The examiner says what? No, but let me see. Wait, what was I thinking? P of x, for which values of t with the graph P of x, so f of x is shifted, will have two distinct roots. What was I thinking? There was something I was thinking about.
F plus t.
Yeah. Okay. What does this mean? It means it is shifted, right? Vertical shift.
Yes.
Just want to see something here. Vertical shift. But this graph, okay, look, we can actually reason. There's something I want to bring to your attention. Look at this. The graph looks like that. Okay, so basically, for us to have what we want, two distinct routes, this thing must go up. All right? So it's like this before. It's like this. So if it goes up, what do we have? Two negative and one positive. Are you with me? Two negative there and one positive. But what do I want? Two positive and one what? Negative. Two positive. So this graph should still go up. Okay. Now if it's going up, it's a plus. So it should go up a minimum of 5 units. Remember? This is negative 5. And this is what? Negative 32. If it goes up 5 units, where are we? We're here. But that's not what we're looking for. So it should be more than 5, but cannot be less than what? 32. Because the last is 32. So it should be more than 5. Not the negative I wrote. All right. Why not negative? Because we're going where? Up. It's an upward movement. A good way to do that in terms of algebra will be this. Look at what I'm going to do. So if we are talking about roots, P of x will be equal to 0. Roots are the x what? Intercepts. But what is P of x? F of x plus t equals to 0. What is f of x? Minus what? T. Are you with me there? But what is f of x again? F of x is y. So y should be equal to what? Negative t. Now you see this that I got there. I shouldn't have put t there. It's actually y. Why? Because a horizontal line is written as what? Y equals to. But what is y? Negative what? T. When I divide by negative, I'll come back there. So this is if I want to use equations to deal with it. Whatever we did was okay, just that we didn't take care of that positive t. That positive t should now become P of x equals to 0 for roots. Okay, guys, I don't know if we are on the same page. Let me take my time. Let me explain again quickly. So the examiner says P of x is equal to what? F of x plus t. For us to find roots, we're actually looking for what? X what? Intercepts. And to get that, we say this must be equal to what? 0. What is P of x? F of x plus t. Now, what is f of x? Therefore, but f of x can be written as what? Y. This is a horizontal what? Line. It's a horizontal line, like your asymptote, y equals to. Then we said, okay, that line, if that line falls between -5, this line. So if I draw a line like this, what is the equation of this line? The equation of this line is actually y equals to. So we are saying if y equals to somewhere between -5 and -32, we'll be okay to have our roots. So y lies between -32 and, but what is y? Y is -t. Dividing everything by negative, my sign should what? Flip. But we don't flip the signs because we want to write it as less than. What I'll do is check if I divide everything by negative, which number becomes smaller? 5. So 5 less than t less than what? 32. But we could read that from the graph, 3 marks. All right. I hope it makes sense. When I sat down there, I was beginning to think. Okay, let's go for the next one. What did we have next? It was that calculus, right? Good. A wire 12 meters long is cut into 2 pieces. One part is bent to form an equilateral triangle. Remember, the first thing I said was it's not half. So one part is cut to form what? An equilateral what? Triangle. What do we know? All sides are equal. And the other one is formed what? To form a square. Is it a square? Yes. What do we know about the square again? All sides are equal as well. Okay, this is interesting. A side, now let's start interpreting. A side of the triangle has what? A length of 2x. Okay, let's start cooking now. If that is 2x, what would this be? What would this be? So it means in total we have used what? 6x. Let me know if that makes sense with everybody before I go to the square. Talk to me, please. I'm going to go to the square now. Okay. What is the total length that we used for the square? 12 minus 6x. But a square has all 4 sides equal. So what should we do? What is each side going to be? Divide by 4. 12 minus 6x over 4. If we factor out 2 there, what do we have? 6 minus 3x over 2. Simplified. I'm done with the first question. Write down the length of the side of a square. Careful interpretation. If the square is now used to form what? A base of a rectangular prism. What are they talking about? With a height of 4x, determine the maximum volume of the prism. Okay, guys, one formula that the examiner will not give you is volume. Volume, anything rectangular, what not, they won't give you that. So please, I want you to put this note down for yourself. Volume, and I think we can look through a few questions. Area of base. Area of base times what? The height. Take note of that. Area of base times the height. What are we forming again? We're forming a rectangular what? Prism. And what's the height? We're given a height of what? What did I do now?
4x.
The height is 4x. But what is the base? He said if the square is now used to form what? A base. So the base of this prism is a square. And the height is what? 4. So this is area of my square times what? The height. What is the area of a square? Length times breadth. But what is the length of one side? 6 minus 3x over 2. all what? Squared multiplied by what? Can I ask you to take care of this for me, everybody? Let's see your algebra. I'll tell you what to do. Hold on. Determine the maximum volume. Okay, please simplify this. Step 1. Now, they said maximum volume. What do? We derive, equate to 0, solve for x, and then sub it back. Sub it in V, because the examiner says, what is the maximum what? Volume. Please, let's do the algebra now, quickly. Let's give you 5 minutes. I've done the hard work. I've done the donkey work for you. But let me know if you are still lost. I'll re-explain. Okay, guys, were we able to simplify? Look who's here. Suneha, how are you? Sune. Today you're in. Is Klamani in? Klamani not in today. Okay. Kian also not here. Maybe school. Alright, but anyway, guys, let's simplify this. Don't let this thing stress you because it's a fraction. Let me give you a quick idea on how to simplify this. You know what I would do? Separate them. If it's going to give you an issue, just separate it. So V would be what? 6 minus 3x. 6 minus 3x. It's now a bit clearer. 2. You see? Just by doing that, everybody, now it's easy. So what is 6 times 6? 36. 6 times minus 3. 18 times 2. 36. And then plus what? 9x squared over 4 times what? 4x over 1. That can happen. Yeah, because I just foiled it, 6, 6, 36, 18, 2, 36, and 9. Now what do I do? What is my V? 36x minus x squared plus 9x cubed. Now we derive. What would that be? 36 minus 72x. 9 times 3, 27 x squared. Now the first derivative should be, that is what we call optimization, maximum. So what do we have? 27x squared minus that plus 36. I think I can divide by 3. 9x squared minus 20, 24 plus what? 12. Okay, then you need to factorize. 3? 3x plus 2. Guys, we can't have that. Look, I have a problem with this. If you give me this. No, even if you give me x minus 2. 3x times x is 3x squared. Oh no, but we can divide further. Sorry, 1 second, I saw a hand there. We can divide further by 3. Why did I divide by? I could have divided by 9. Come on. No, but I could still divide further. Do you notice your bracket is 3x and x, which is 3x squared? Yeah, so divide by 9, what do you have? 3x squared minus 8x plus 4. Yeah, now 3x plus 2. 3x minus 2.
3x minus x
minus. Guys, check your factorization very well. Let me know, guys. Minus 2 is 4. And then this will give me what? This will give me negative 6x. Negative 2x. Yes, correct. So what is x? 2 over 3. Or substitute both of them in if you are not sure. So if you substitute 2 into the original, it gives you what? 0. And if you substitute what? 2 over 3, it gives you what? Which is my answer, because I'm looking for what? Maximum. The volume cannot be 0. If volume is 0, then then yeah. Guys, I don't know if it makes sense. Please. Akona? Are you beginning to see optimization? Don't let anybody scare you. No. It's just to find maximum and minimum. Are we good, everybody? Ready to go? All right, let's talk to moi.
Can I answer?
Mm-hmm. How are you, Nana?
How did you move? I'm fine, sir. Sir, how did you move from 9x squared to 9x cubed?
We're multiplying by x, remember?
Oh,
Yes, there is that times x there.
okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. Let me look for something for you. I need calculus. Let's find something that can challenge us. Like the first one. I love that first one. It really gave me some. It gave me some, you know. Before I go to counting principle, okay, how would you solve this one? I saw this and I thought it's 2 marks, but do we understand what it means? The graph of y. Do you guys remember the questions we opened last week? There's a question I'm looking for there, and I don't remember what we opened.
We opened 20.
I know it was May, June.
Yeah, it's either 20.
Either Free State. I think I'm going to look for it now. There's something I'm looking for. The graph of y equals to f prime of x has a minimum turning point. Hold on. So they're telling us f prime of x has a minimum turning point of 1 and -3. Determine the values of x for which f is concave up. So basically what they are saying is f is cubic. F prime is parabolic. So it has a minimum. If it has a minimum, then my graph must look like that. Okay, I'm just going to throw this on a Cartesian plane. I don't know where it is exactly, but x is what? 1 minimum. X is what? 1 and y is, and this is f prime of x. Please, I want you to watch this. Where is f going to be concave down? Listen to this very closely. You're going to get it, I pray. What is concave down? F prime prime of x must be less than. Please understand that this thing here means what? Gradient. Here we don't rush. We want to take it. So what am I saying here? I am saying, consider this first. The gradient of this graph. Because if I write f and I say what is the gradient of f, I just put a stroke there. Now if I put another prime there, it means the gradient of f prime. Now, so please let's interpret again. If you get this, it's going to help you a lot. First, but I did explain to you like that. If you go back to your note, concave down. What is concave down? F prime prime of x is, what does it mean? It means the gradient, that is f prime, of which graph? Of f prime. Less than, what does this mean? It means the gradient is negative. Where's the gradient negative?
Oh, yeah.
That's my negative gradient. So what's my answer? M or x is less than -3. Oh, sorry. X is less than 1. Let me know if it makes sense. F prime prime means the gradient of the gradient. This is why I want to look for that question that gives a parabola. the gradient of a gradient is less than 0. That means the gradient of this graph, because this graph is f prime. If you want to make, let me make it make sense. Let's forget about f prime. Let's make it make sense. Let f prime of x be k. So what is this graph? K. Now f prime prime would simply mean k prime of x is less than 0. And what is k prime? Gradient. So gradient is less than 0. Okay, 2 marks there that could be very, very beneficial for everyone to quickly get. Because the question is, a lot of people might not even understand what the examiner is saying. What are you saying? Okay. All right. I said I want to look for those questions quickly. Let's see. Then maybe, what time is it? For 7 minutes or so. And then we can play around some finance question. I just wish I could remember. I know we opened some questions in the last class. I want some things from there. Do you remember? What am I doing? Okay, wait. Anybody remember? Was it 2024?
Yeah, it was 2022 operator. So probably
I think Mohammed said 2024, if I remember. He chose 2024. Then I think somebody chose Free State. That's what I don't remember. I don't know. Okay, but let's see. I'm not sure it's Eastern Cape, but I don't know. I just want to find one application again. We can't do all in one night. We just keep doing as much as we can. But I want us to get some confidence. You see, right now we should be taking full papers and, ooh, I love this finance, missed payment. With what we did today, guys, you should be able to get, the sketch graph of f of x is that, you should be able to get m and n with what we did, 5 marks. Because, oh, no, it's kind of different. It's kind of different. This is looking beautiful. But this is not what I want. But however, I'm interested in these 5 marks. Okay, let's do something. Let's get these 5 marks. Then we quickly run to, I just want us to touch on that application. And let's play around these number plates. Let's see, we can find number plates of KZN here. How many cars are there? Okay, beautiful. And then, but I really love finance, but all good. Like, I want to do everything, you know. That's how I feel. That's how much I want you guys to do well. If I could do all the papers from 2014 with you, I will. But it's about you now getting the principle correct. Do you want to give me these 7 marks? Quickly. Please. With speed and accuracy. We do this, then we go do that counting. We touch on counting principle again. All right. What we'll be doing is, as we go to paper 2, we can bring in one question on finance, like that. We just keep blending, you know. But get me this one.
So remember you asked the question to calculate the amount of ID numbers that there are. We could calculate it if we said when ID numbers started to be put into thingy, and then you multiply that by the amount of, you get an average of every person in South Africa per day.
Yeah, we'll get an average, but we must know what the number stands for. Date of birth, So if I'm born on the same day with you, what makes your ID different from mine? Yeah. Okay, guys, did you manage to do this? Were you able to prove m as 18? Give me thumbs up or down. Quickly, guys, we need to go to, what did I say we want to look at now? That counting principle. If you did not get it, let me see. You did not get m and n. You guys can try now quickly with what I just told you. Okay. Mohammed, what happened? You used to get this part. A corner. Okay, I'm seeing quite a number of thumbs down. Fatima. Okay, you got it. Noran. Look, guys, if you check what you are given, work with that, and you would find that life is easy. What are you given? Turning point. And turning point. How would you have gotten those turning points? That's what I'm going to ask myself. F prime of x equals to what? 0. So what is f prime of x? Negative 9 x squared plus 2mx plus n. That's my turning point. And that should be equated to what? 0. But then I have my x what? Value. What's my first one? So we are saying f prime of 1. Lovely. So negative 9, my x is 1 squared plus 2m plus n. You see, I just replaced it. What do I have? That give me negative 9. So 2m plus n equals to 9 because I've moved the negative 9 over. I have my... I've got my first equation. Then what's my turning point? My second turning point. F prime of 3. Negative 9. 3 squared plus 2m. My x is 3 plus n. What would this give us?
Negative 81.
So this gives us 6m plus n equals to 81. I have my second equation. We go back to grade 10. I'm sure you can do this. From here, I see that 4m. What is 81 minus 9? 72. Somebody say, how did you get 4? I just subtracted, guys. Because look at what I did. I know that if I subtract, what is 6m minus 2m? 4m. What is n minus n? 0. I just removed that quickly. And what is 81 minus 7? We did that in grade 10 called elimination method. 81 minus that 72. M is what? 18. Beautiful. And now I'm looking for what? N. 2 times 18. So n is what? 9 minus 36. 5 marks. I'm very jealous of those 5 marks. Yeah. 5 marks. Guys, work with what you have. If they had given me, do you know that I can actually, let me show you another way of getting M.
Okay. Is it using that y is equal to 8?
No, I want you, I cannot.
You can.
Yeah, I can use it because I've got 0, 0. Oh yeah, I can actually use it.
Given us those points yesterday made it more.
Oh, I can actually use it. Yes, now lady.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Is it okay if you use like the equation here, right? Is equal to ax, but then substitute the value of a since you're already given the
Yes.
equation and then
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so are you okay with my first method there? Now that I see that, I didn't even see that 0, 0. Okay, come. Y equals to what? A, x minus x1, x minus x2, x minus x3. Do you notice that in this equation that they gave me, they actually gave me A. A is negative 3. So let's throw that in. Thank you for seeing that. Then I know my x1 and I know my what? x2. But don't forget that I have x2 and x3 if this is x1. Now, what is going to be my point? X or y. Any point there. So what is y? Negative 12.
No, you don't need to do that. You already got a. Remember? Now you just substitute your x.
No.
Yeah. Y is equal to negative 3x minus 0, then x.
But what would I be looking for?
The equation. Then once you get the equation, you can get m and n.
Oh, you're smart. Okay, since we're looking for y, once you get the equation, since I know my a, come on. Okay, negative 3. All right, x minus 0 for the first one. Second one, now it's x minus 3, which is what? Squared. So what do we have? Negative 3x into x squared minus 6x plus 9. Expand, what do we have? Negative 3x cubed plus 18x squared minus 27x. Check, and it actually gives us exactly what we need. Oh, so I was trying to show off by doing all those turning points. But it's still okay, at least we see.
Because if they never gave it to us.
Yeah, so if they didn't give you x-intercept, you can. But I want to do another method.
But that would have made it worth 5 marks if they didn't give the x-intercepts.
Yes. This is 2 marks that they give you 5 marks for. Did it make sense? But I want to show you something else. Oh, you also did this. It's okay, guys. I want to show you something else. You know, when I see this. Guys, I have my turning point, right? But this will not give me everything, though. But it will give me something. The midpoint of my turning point is my point of inflection. So, x point of inflection. What is 1 plus 3? 4 divided by 2. 2.
You just say 1 and 3 to
Midpoint.
Yeah.
So I know that. Okay, check. From my f of x, I think we're going to get one value here.
I know what you mean. Smart.
What is my x point of inflection, if you remember? Minus b over 3a. What is my b? My b is m over 3 multiplied by what? Negative 3. And what is that? Point of inflection is 2. Negative would cancel there. What do I have?
2 times 9.
And m equals to what? 18. Now, can I get n? I'll look at any point. I have a point 3 and 0. That one is very easy. It means my y value is what? 0. Back in the original equation, 0. What is my x value at that point? 3. Are we there?
Smart.
Using point B, cube. What is my m? 18. What is my x? 3 squared.
Plus n. 3n.
3n. Do you notice now I have only n to look for? Let's work it out. What do I have? Minus 81. Minus 81. 9 times 18 there would give us 72, 162. Huh?
Oh, I never worked out. It's 9 times 18, so it's 180 minus 18. 18 is equal to 162.
162 plus what? 3n. So what is 162 minus 81? That will give us exactly 81. So negative 3n equals to what? 81. Divide that by 3. Negative. Three ways now. So there's always a way out. Once you have 2 variables, work with 2 what? Equations. If you can get your turning point, derive equate to 0. Guys, did it make sense? Did you enjoy just this question alone? I just enjoyed the way we're moving, you know, It's like, you know, we become cunning like a snake. Once you understand concepts, it's just beautiful. So from these, you must actually learn something, in what I did, especially with functions and calculus. Once they give me a point, take it back to the original what? Equation. In fact, with what I'm seeing now, I can do it in another way. I have another way.
Show us that.
Should we try?
Yeah.
Okay. Just substitute. Substitute your point A because you have X and Y. You have M. Then you are left with M. Then you substitute 3 and 0. You are left with M and N. You have 2 equations. So you don't even need to derive.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not solving again. Beautiful. Explain the difference between FA and F prime of A. FA is the function, F prime of A is the gradient. I'm not explaining anything there. FA is the function, F prime of A is the gradient. Guys, I want us to, okay, we'll come back to this, but because of the time we have, can we play around some, please get me this 5 marks.
And then after this, we do the number.
After this, we do the number plate 1. I'm running to a school now after this. I want us to make sure basics are sorted, Get both marks.
Memorizing the whole thing. okay. Just like it's not a hard essay. What's it on? Difficult. It's just like some words that are like anything can go. Can you? Yeah, I never start. You never start. What did you do? Yeah, no, still looking like.
And I'm not going to help you tomorrow. All right, guys. Were you able to look? This is elementary level, and I want us to fix this. If this thing comes out and you get it wrong, it will hurt me. So I want us to fix it. 7 friends, 4 boys, 3 girls want to stand in a straight line next to each other to take a photo. Okay, I cannot repeat the person. All right. In how many ways can the girls stand next to each other? Next, how many girls do we have? 3. Automatically, that is what? 3 factorial. All right. Now, 4 boys. The girls are counted as 1. So 1 plus 4 gives us what? 5. That is 3 factorial. 5 what? Factorial. What does that give you? 7? 50. So are you sure? 720. Okay. Basic done there. You get a mark for the left hand side. Please let me know, are we all on the same page on that? Don't get that one wrong. Once you see together and not together, please don't get it wrong. Check this one now. In the next photo, determine the probability that Selwyn, a boy, and Lindy, a girl, will not stand next to each other. Don't worry whether it's a boy or girl, that doesn't matter now. We don't want them to stand together. So remember, not together is total minus what? Together. Now, what's the total? How many are they? So 7 factorial minus. Now, 2 people together. That is 2 factorial, 2 of them. But the 2 of them counted as 1. Remember, if we remove 2, they are 5. Right? Now, with the 2 counted as 1, total becomes what? 6. But the examiner says probability over the total 7 factorial. Case closed. We're done. 5 over? Please let me know. I need us to, this is, like I said, entry level. So we're fixing foundation again. If there's anybody, don't assume, okay, I think I know. No, let's time to know.
When do you say 1, 9?
It's the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
I can use 1 minus. That means if I want to say 1 minus, I will have calculated the probability of together, then 1 minus that. Because, do you see your 1 though?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give you 5 minutes to cook here. Where's that question? Did we plug it in? Oh, we need to bring it in, right? Okay. Interesting. I don't know what. I think I've seen this question. I don't know if I think I did it once. I'm not sure. But there we go. Let's try. I'll give you 4 minutes. Please cook. Cook. Do we have an answer?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if my answer would coincide with yours. The province of KwaZulu-Natal has introduced a new number plate system starting from that. The number plate code consists of 2 letters, 2 digits, and 2 letters. The system is using the 0 to 9 letters in alphabet, excluding the... Ooh, okay. Excluding the... All right, I remember this question, I think so. So if it's excluding vowels, then I'm left with 21. Because my vowels are what? A, E, I, O, U, right? Right? Yeah. Below is an example. Note that all the ZN doesn't count in this case. How many number plate codes are possible with the new system if digits and letters may not be repeated? So the first space will be what? 21 letters times 20 times 10 digits times 9 times 19 times 18. That's a big number.
Yeah, it's 12927.
12927.
600.
Okay, is this what we have? Quickly, let's talk. Did you get this?
I get it here, but not in the
Huh?
I get the answer here, but not in the paper.
Okay, let's look at the next one. Calculate the probability that a number code will start with the letter of the alphabet that is before G.
6.
Before G.
Yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F.
No. Vowels are not applicable.
Oh. Oh no.
Okay, before before G. Hold on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But vowels are not usable.
Is out because they said before.
Before G. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me, so we have 1, 2 numbers and the last one. So this gives me my first position is 4. Right? No, wait. The first letter is before G. We got 4. Okay. What about the second letter? 20. Digits are not, we're not repeating, right? Okay, yeah, 20. 20, because first we've removed all the, we're working with 21. 21, and we've used 1. Left it 20. Beautiful. All right. The first digit being what? Noran, are you here with us? Are you talking with someone? Because we can hear what's going on there. Okay. Composite. What's a composite number? No. You Googled. No. A composite number is a number that has more than one factor. No, a prime number, guys, your Google is wrong. A prime number is a number that has only one factor and itself. Yeah, at least one. So it's not a prime. A prime number has itself. For example, 3 is a prime number. 5 is a prime number. But what are my composite numbers? Okay, hold on. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It says it has what? At least.
So all of those are?
Wait.
At least
No.
1. 4 prime. No, but at least 1.
Okay.
The prime number. The prime number is.
Let's go back to definition of composite numbers. A composite number is a number that has what? At least 1. One what? Factor. Okay. Is 0 a composite number?
Yeah, because 0 multiplied by anything.
So they're taking us back to grade 8 now. Number system. Okay. It's taking us back to grade 8 number system. Let me go back because you guys want to confuse my spirit now. Want to confuse my maths. Composite numbers, but I know I'm right.
4, 6, 8, 9,
A composite number are those numbers that have more than, yeah, I was right, more than 2 factors. More than 2 factors. In other words, composite numbers have factors other than 1 and itself. So, 0 is out. All prime numbers are out. 1 is out. 2 is out. 3 is out. 5 is out. 7 is out. Why is 4 a composite? Because 4 has 1, 2, and 4. What about 6? 1, 2, and 3. What about 8? 1, 2, 4, and 8. So how many numbers do I have? 3. Am I right?
4.
Oh, 4 and 9. Beautiful. Composite numbers. Numbers that have more than what?
You still got any prime. Yeah.
You're still okay?
You just said prime numbers.
Yeah.
4 prime numbers.
Okay, you guys are lucky. Because they are not defined. They are not asking you to define the nature. All right, let's see. And the last digit is a factor of what? 4. The last digit is what are the factors of 4?
2, 4, 8.
No, factor of 4. 1, 2, 4. Factor of 4. Wait. Do we agree that factors of 4 are 1, 2, and 4?
Yeah.
Beautiful. What are the composite numbers we said we... I think we need a fresh page. I need a fresh page. Come, quickly, let's get this done. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? What was this one? We are done with that first one.
6.
420. Okay, so 420. Now, what are the composite numbers we said? It is 4, 6, 8, and 9, which give us 4 options. Now, they said the last one must be what? A factor of 4, which are 1, 2, and 4. I'm going to have a problem. That's where I need to split. Because if I leave 4 there, I'm going to have a 4 and a 4. Okay, but we're going to split that now. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to do this again. Check this. I still have a 4 there. I have a 20. I am going to have my 4, 6, 8, and 9 here. But then I would only have 1 and 2 here. No, I'm going to deal with that. So I am starting with a 4. All right. If I start with a 4, which means I can only use 1 and 2. That will give me what? 2. We'll deal with... Are you with me there?
Yeah.
Now, if I were to use a 4 here, let's come back here. If I were to use a 4 here, I can no longer have a 4 there. Which gives me what? 3. So are we on the same page? Please let me know. I love this. It's playing games with us. Do you want us to, guys, are we lost? Quickly tell me if you're lost. I'm actually out of time, but let me know. I want to take you gradually, or you are still okay. Remember, if it ends with a factor of 4, 1, 2, then I don't want to get a 4. That's why I'm separating. Now, if it's ending with a 4, I cannot start with what? A 4. So my options are 6, 8, and 9. Okay, let's fill the other letters. This one is 1 because it's only 4. What about the other letters? Were we given any restriction?
No, it may not be repeated.
Digits and letters may not be repeated. Okay, so we have already taken 2 letters out of 21. What do we have left? 19 and 18. 19 and 18. Okay, multiply. Are we looking for probability or what? You sure? Determine the probability. Okay, sweet. So our first option will be what? 4 times 20 times 3 times 1 times 19 times 18 plus 4 times 20 times 4 times 2 times 19 times 18 over. What was my entire sample space? 12927600. What's your answer? 22 over? I hope this answer is correct. It looks strange. But that's what I'm going to. I think I'm going with this. Is there anybody with an objection? Eastern Cape. Yeah, you are cooked, bro. Let's see, Eastern Cape. Eastern Cape. It was question what? 10. If it's not correct, we'll come back and deal with it. Not today. My brain is tired today. Where is it?
Yeah.
22 over 945. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so guys, here you've got to take your time, and don't rush here. You have to eliminate okay, but I'm glad we're able to sort it out. Beautiful question. I love it. I love it. Okay, guys, I hope it's okay. Good night, everybody. I'm running to another class now, quickly. Yes, talk to me, now, lady. 8. Because it's either the top or the bottom. It's either we start with a 6, 8, and 4 and end with a 4, or we start with a 4, 6, 8, 9 and end with 1 and 2. So it's or. All right. Yes, that or is the plus. Awesome. Yes, I'm going to upload this as quickly as possible. All right, guys, have a lovely evening. Beautiful session. I enjoyed the challenges. We had 2 challenges that got me thinking today. Okay, guys, have a beautiful night. I'll upload this and you'll have access to it.